Hello, guys. Thanks for joining me, guys, and thanks. Big thank you again for joining me on my channel. I hope you've been keeping well. You've been taking care of yourself, balancing your life. Thank you again for as many that have been keeping up with our courses and our this the courses we've been posting and our videos as well. Thank you. Last time we talked about why Forex trading is the biggest market in the world. Um, this is a topic that you want to go have a look. Today's topic, we did mention this topic in passing when we did last topic. Today's topic is one of those important topics you must have a knowledge of, guys. Before you go into a thing, the why of a thing, right, will determine how far you're going to go with it. Because the why of a thing is the reason why you are going to do that thing. The reason why you wake up in the morning to go to work is because of the why you have to go to work. Nobody goes to work because they just want to go to work. The reason why you go to bed with the expectation of the Father that you're going to wake up is because there's a why. You want to wake up, you want to achieve some certain objectives and go for the day. And the reason why you are looking forward to a new day, a new week, a new weekend, a new month, new year, and the likes is because you have a why. People usually already set a target ahead of themselves, whether good or bad, whichever the case may be, and the reason why they obviously go ahead to do whatever they have set ahead and they are looking forward to. Now, any man that wakes up or anybody that wakes up and does not have a goal, that person is not worth living, because everyone has a goal, has the reason why we came on this earth, right? I was saying to a friend, you see, Job, in the book of around Job 14, verse 6, 7, thereabout, says something similar to that. He says, you have set the time that we ought to live on earth. You have determined our time on earth. God has set our time. God has set a limit to every man on earth. And you know one thing that's very interesting? The reason why the limit is set is because we have a purpose. No item, nothing is designed to live forever. Even the gadgets that you use, they have a time limit. Hence, they have a purpose to be fulfilled within that duration. And hence, when the purpose of a thing is not known, guys, abuse becomes inevitable. Now, the reason why my preamble is very important is because a lot of you dabble into Forex trading, then you dabbled out. And the next thing you start, going about these negative comments, oh, Forex is a scam, Forex is this, is a gambling and all that. Guys, when you go to bed every day, you are not guaranteed that you're going to see the next day. Not everyone that goes to bed sees the other day. You see, so life in itself is a gamble. However, there's a way you can actually succeed in this space, which is having a purpose. When you have a purpose, you will know that the time limit that has been set for every one of us, you can defeat it. The only defeat of time is a purpose. When you set a purpose, you achieve the purpose, time is just going to come and it will go. Or you have fulfilled the purpose for which you are created. And that's why the Bible says, Job 14, 7, 6, 7 says that you have determined our life, determined how long we're going to live. And no one is going to exceed it. Guys, it's important. Now you are in a new season, a new dispensation in the world that we live in today. Crisis financially and everywhere we see. Right. It is very important for you to know how you will be able to achieve and meet your financial goals and be able to overcome the challenging times that we live in today. And that is why it's important to follow us on this channel. On this channel, we'll be talking about Forex trading, personal finances, and how you can actually map out that fund and put into other businesses such as property. Obviously, the reason why I mentioned it is because it's an area where I am evident. No successful man or woman in the world today that does not have a stake in property, real estate, because that is the only estate that is real. Forget any other businesses that we do, whether into Forex itself, right? the most reliable forms of investment today, where you know that even your generation to generation, from inflation will come, inflation will go. You see equity rising up again, and it is in real estate. So that is why a lot of us into this field of Forex, we make this money output into the real estate. And that is a secret we want to teach you in this channel, because a lot of people struggle with that lump sum and all that. But the greatest skill you can ever learn in the times that we're living today, guys, is learning a skill that will pay you even when you are sleeping. They'll pay you at your convenience. And that is the reason for today's topic. So today's topic is titled Why You Should Trade. Now, why you should learn how to trade. Guys, you need to go and grab your pen. You want to go and grab your paper. I have my pen and paper in front of me this moment. You want to write down these cogent points that I'm going to be dishing out today. By the way, if you are just joining us for the first time or joining me for the first time, my name is Michael Martins. Michael Martins FX, the name of my channel, and on Instagram, Michael Martins FX as well. If you have not subscribed, guys, you want to subscribe, you want to grab, obviously like our videos and share, guys. If you really want to learn how to trade from A to Z Forex Pro, guys, you want to subscribe to this channel. Forget about all those channels where you go, they flaunt all sort of, all those things that you like to see, right? You see the big cars, you see all kind of things, and then you are wondering when is going to be your turn. Well, you don't know, guys, that a 10-year experience, you cannot compare your 1 month experience with my 10 years of experience. A lot of you don't want to go through it. They don't want to actually drill. You don't want to actually drill deep, but you just want to obviously achieve it. Forex is not that kind of line of business. You have to grind it from the basic and understand. That is when you can say you are a profitable Forex trader, because you know the act of trading. Only 2%, guys. 2% succeed in this space. And it's not something you can say you want to learn in one day. So this channel is there. The courses that you will go out there, guys, to learn with thousands of pounds. And we're going to be dishing out for you free of charge. So I want to enjoin you to sign up on this channel and follow me on this bus. This bus is going to teach you, carry you through from the beginning of Forex to the end. And teach you all the strategies that you need to have. A couple of strategies in Forex trading that I use to enter the market, map it out on a daily basis. Okay, so you want to join me on this channel. So today, let's crack on. Don't forget to subscribe, like our videos, and share, so that YouTube or algorithm can obviously suggest the videos to others. And the more we see this stuff like this, the more we are encouraged to obviously produce more content. Okay, so follow me this channel. So the next topic we're going to be discussing today. Last time we talked about why Forex trading is the most popular in the financial market. Today we're going to be talking about why you should learn how to trade. Remember, the purpose of a thing determines its existence. When a purpose is not known, then abuse becomes inevitable. The reason why Forex will remain a gamble to you, even if you go and learn the most profitable skill in the world today, is because of the perception and how you approach it. You need to learn from the basic. You cannot jump the gun. When it comes to Forex, you must pay your dues. You must go back. You must go to, even us as professionals, guys. Do you know that at times we still go back to the basic? We need to go and learn from the big, relearn again. Because trust me, the strategies you are using this year, when you get to next year, you find out that there might be some bit of adjustment that needs to be made. But this adjustment will come when you have a grounded understanding of the market itself. Okay, so now follow us. Make sure you watch the last video. Today we're going to be talking about another interesting topic. So why you should learn. So let me share my screen so we can deep dive into our next. Share. Let me make it very visible for you. Yes, you can see. This is fine. Yeah, here we go. Yes, guys, why you should trade. Flexibility. Remember when I said to you in the previous video that Forex open 24 hours a day, Monday to Friday. Then we have the cryptos, right? By the way, the strategy we're going to learn here is going to actually help you as well. The same strategy used for the crypto, Bitcoin, Ethereum, whichever of these assets you want to the trade, gold as well. Okay, so it's open 24 hours a day, different market sessions, 5 days a week, no location, no entry barrier, and no formal education required. You see now, there's no entry barrier. No entry barrier. Unlike the formal education that you go for, this has no entry barrier. You just need the knowledge, and that's what you need. And it opens 24 hours. What is the essence of knowing that forex market is very flexible? For those of you that have other businesses or the ones into 9 to 5 as well, it's important because you can be able to plan your time, your trading schedule around this. Because we have London, Tokyo, and the likes. New York session is there. You want to know, is it going to be a trading time for you? Which one is going to be a trading time for you? Is it going to be London session? It's going to be New York session and the like. So you want to know how, you want to have the understanding of this flexibility so that you can plan. Sometimes, guys, before I even start my day, get out of bed, I already see some profit, thousands of pounds in profits on my phone. Before I get out of here, before I run around to attend to business, I already place the trade I want to place and I leave it. I come back. If it is stop loss, fine. If you take profit, fine. But the good thing is, as a profitable forex trader, you are profitable not because you don't have losses. It's because you're able to maximize your loss over your gain. That's what makes it profitable. So anyone telling you that, oh, with me, there's no loss, it's a lie. Every business has its own pros and cons, guys. But what makes you successful in that business is because you master the art of maximizing your profit. Even in properties, I know people that invested millions in property, they've lost so much money into properties. For instance, if you go now, you want to go and do a deal on auctions, guys, you have to know the tricks in auction. Otherwise, you're going to lose your you're going to lose your deposit and everything that you put into it, because there are conditions, pros and cons. Once you are into the auctions, you are binded straight away. So it's not something that you want to say, oh, I cannot afford to pay the money immediately. If you cannot afford to pay immediately, you have lost all the deposits that you paid already, right? All the fees and all that still need to be paid. When I started in property years ago, I almost got caught in that. I almost lost some thousands because I actually didn't know that when you get into these auctions, by default, you are enrolled into their terms and conditions, which means that even if the auction does not go in your favor, but even if the property does not appear to be what you wanted, the fact that you win the bid, right? You must pay the fees attributed to that. And these could be thousands of pounds, guys. You must pay it. Otherwise, there will be legal consequence. So, guys, obviously, this is tricks. I've obviously trained a number of friends today that obviously allow them to avoid, getting themselves robbed into the tricks in auction. So there are many tricks like that with properties. When you're even going to buy the property, you must be able to know what you are looking at in that property. So my dear, so guys, that's not what we're going into for today. But I was just trying to tell you that what makes you profitable is because you master the art of trading in the sense that you can maximize your profits over your losses. Let's go. Now, flexibility. Let me quickly show you something here, guys. Why I said Forex is 5 days a week, 24 hours a day. Let me show you a screen. Let me take you to our trading terminal here. So I will share our trading terminal. Where is it? Yeah. Look at this. Okay. Now, if you look at the date stamps on this trading terminal, if you look at the date stamp, you can see Friday 26th. You see 0300, that's 3 a.m. in the morning. And if you move back the time, move back the terminal, at the bottom, look at the bottom, you can see 020100 midnight. So Forex operates 24 hours a day. Let's go back to our slide. 24 hours a day. Okay, here, this is where we are. 24 hours a day, Monday to Friday. So once you understand that, you can plan your schedule, your businesses, your 9 to 5 around that. We have a number of candidates who are 9 to 5 and they are still profitable Forex trader. Remember, The secret to withstand these financial challenges in the times that we live in today is having multiple streams of income. Nothing says you cannot have your 9 to 5 and still be profitable. Nothing says you cannot have other businesses you're running around that you can still be a profitable forex trader. You can still manage all this, right? So that's that. So liquidity volume. What does that mean? Remember our previous session. I think we can even see the charts on the front in front of us here, right? The chart in front of us here, you can see Forex is the largest financial market in the world because of its volatility and its volume. So volatility and volume talks about the volume of transactions that take place. We have the hedge funds, the central banks, we have what can we multinationals that are into this market? We are just the retailer. You and I, supposedly looking at me today or watching me, are the retailer. So we just want to take a pie of these $1 trillion that are being traded every day in that market. So if you know that there's a market that trades trillions of dollars, between six to 7 trillions of dollars every day, and you can just take a pie from it, like one peep of some people profit is some people's salary for the month, depending on the size of your capital, right? So you want to take 1 peep, 10 peep, 15 peeps, 20 peeps from the market and leave the market to go. If you do that every day, on a 2% on a large account, you can tell me, I can tell you rather, that you can see a Forex millionaire, right? So this is the beauty of Forex trading. The liquidity and volume is the most liquid of all other Forex, or financial markets in the world. And the beauty again is that this is over the counter, which means for other financial markets like London Stock Exchange, New York Stock Exchange, Tokyo Stock Exchange, Forex market does not require your traditional stock exchange. So we only require the middleman, which is the broker. Now, on some of our topics that we're going to be having in this channel, we're going to be talking about what is a broker, who is a broker. They are just literally intermediary between you, the buyer, and the seller. And the beauty of this is that the broker, they provide what they call, which is going to be the next benefit, what we call leverage. Now, we talked about liquidity. Now, leverage now takes us into leverage. What is leverage? Access to brokers' funds to support your trading capital. In Forex, when you come that you want to trade, the broker, they provide what they call leverage. Remember, we say brokers are the intermediary. I'll just give you that for now, okay? Because we have a full course for that one. And subsequently, we're going to talk about that. But they are the intermediary between you, the buyer and the seller, and then you and the mainstream market, right? Remember, we said, like the London Stock Exchange, where we have the mainstream stock exchange, the New York, the Tokyo, Forex does not require stock exchange. So rather, we have a broker that connects us to the main pool of liquidity, while we at the back end, we trade into the markets. So we have a broker in between you, the trader, then the mainstream, as against having a stock exchange market. And there are participants in this market. Like I said, we have the multinationals, we have the central banks, we have the hedge funds, right? Then obviously central banks and many more financial institutions in this industry. And then we are the small retailer. We just want to take from a pie from that market. So a broker does what is called leverage. They bring $1 and I'll support you with additional $100. So some brokers will say for every $1 you bring, they will provide you with for every $1, yes, we'll provide you with $100, which means with $2 you can have a capital as much as $200. Why? Because there are some asset class, guys, that your $2 will not be able to allow you to trade or participate in. So in order to participate in it, the broker, they provide you with a leverage so that you can be able to participate in that market. So, guys, that is what leverage is all about. So, that's the beauty of Forex market. That is why you want to learn how to trade. When you learn how to trade, guys, you'll be able to know how to take advantage of this opportunity and make fortunes from the market. And that is one thing you need to know. Then the final point here is access to market. See, at the first point, we talked about flexibility, that there is no barrier to entry. Now, that ties into this last one that talks about ease entry into the market. The ease entry talks about the fact that the only thing you need is just your mobile phone, your computer, or your laptop, and most importantly, your internet. So there is no adult in the world today that does not have mobile phone. Even the teenagers, the Gen Zs, they all have sophisticated mobile phone. Though, see, if your mobile phone is in thousands and it does not make you in thousands, then you need to go and bin that mobile phone and buy a simple mobile phone. Because you cannot be carrying a gadget that is worth more than what you can make or what it can make for you. So some of you have your phone, and the only thing you do with your phone is to go to YouTube, Facebook, and all that kind of channels. That's a wasting of time and wasting of your assets. So guys, let's benefit from this. This is why you want to learn how to trade. So let's recap. You want to learn how to trade because Forex is very flexible. Forex is very liquid, flexible, open 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, which means no matter what you do, you don't have excuse, guys. You don't have excuse. Then it's liquid because there's a large volume of transactions, which make it, anyways, the biggest financial market in the world. $6 to $7 trillion daily transactions. You just need a pie from it. But how do you do it? You need the knowledge. That is why you are in this class. That's why you are in this channel. That's why you want to like, share our channel so that we can be encouraged to produce more of this content. Because here we're going to teach you all the skills, all the strategies. I showed you the trading terminal. There is time we're going to go there proper. We're going to show you how to do. But before we go there, you need to learn the basics. You cannot jump the gun, right? And that is that. So we have the leverage. We talk about the leverage. The brokers, they provide you the additional capital towards the one that you have so that you can be able to afford some of the assets in the market. There is access to markets, right? And that is the fact that you only just need your mobile phone or your computer and the internet to go. You do not need any other thing. Apart from that, you just need the knowledge, of course. So guys, so that is that. So the next topic, we're going to be talking about market sessions. I know some of you are belonging for that. So, remember we say market opens 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. So now we need to understand the different market sessions that we have within that 24 hours so that you can be able to plan your 9 to 5. You can be able to plan your businesses. You can be able to plan around your family. Remember, life is a balance across all this. It's not about just going, making money, making money. You need to balance your life. What's the essence of you having the money and then you cannot enjoy it? You work so hard, but then when the time comes for you to start enjoying it, the body, the health is not fit enough for it. This is why we're going to be talking about some deep things, okay, about your balancing between the spiritual side, the physical side, to finances, to family. This is what makes you a fulfilled man or woman, not just running, you want to do business and all that, okay? This class, this channel is a channel that will balance everything that you need to know about life, from the success to financial side of things, to spiritual side of things, to family side of things, to physical, to your health, guys. We are going to be covering all these things. So join me on this channel. On this box, we're going to make sure we dissect and demystify everything about Forex and success fulfillment in life. Okay, so thank you for your time. We are going to be going to our next slide, but that will be in the next session where we'll be talking about market sessions and many other topics, guys. I already prepared the slides for you anyways. So just make sure whenever you come here, you have your pen and paper right beside you. So thank you for your time again. Thank you. Remember to subscribe, like our video, guys, and share with the context so that we can be encouraged. YouTube can suggest it, so we can obviously produce more. It takes time to be able to prepare slides and this content for you guys. Okay. All right. So I will see you in the next slide.